What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Got all kinds of twists and turns involving this upcoming eclipse that's right around 10 days away. 3 rockets now being launched up into the shadow of the eclipse. My friend Randy, Rockstar Preacher, you can find the link to Randy's Facebook page linked down below in the description box. I highly recommend going over and following Randy on Facebook. This eclipse has had more twists and turns in it than anything I've ever seen with regard to the unique names in the path of totality. We have states of emergencies being declared, the National Guard being deployed, schools being let out early, and now on top of everything else, we have 3 rockets being launched up during the total eclipse. Just absolutely unbelievable. We'll come back and take a look at why they're doing that here in just a moment. But first, over here at the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Marcella out of Chandler, Arizona, of a ghost halo. Check that out. See it back there behind the clouds? You can just barely see it, but there is indeed a halo and some colorful clouds there in the proximity of the sun above Chandler, Arizona. Thank you, Marcella. Really appreciate that. Update on the latest solar flares. Here in the last couple hours, there's been an X-class solar flare, an X1. There's been 2 strong M-class solar flares, and now an X-class solar flare from this region right here that's been an overachiever the last 5 or 6 days, launching multiple flares from this region, and it looks like it still has the capability of producing X-class solar flares. Looking at the Schumann resonance, been very active the last 3 days. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. All in all, pretty quiet. A little bit of activity over here at Parker Peak along the east side of the caldera, down in the southeastern quadrant. Even quiet in the northwestern quadrant. That's normally busy, so all quiet at Yellowstone. 10 days, 16 hours from the April 8th total eclipse of the sun. Getting close, guys. Checking in on the comet. It's still right on schedule. There it is. 12P Pons-Brooks, getting closer and closer. In fact, I have some new photos to share with you guys. This is the evolution of the coma of the comet. 1 month's worth of photos, and look how big it's gotten from February 27th, right there it is, up to March 26th. See the difference in size? It gets bigger the closer it gets to the sun. Collides put together by Elliot Herman out of the Utah Desert Observatory over at spaceweather.com. Very, very cool. And during the eclipse, the path of 100% totality is going to go right through central Mexico and then, of course, through the central United States. And here's a look at how long the total eclipse is going to be in various locations. For instance, Eagle Pass, Texas. The eclipse is going to last 4 minutes and 23 seconds. That's totality. That's the duration of totality, not the entire eclipse. Uvalde, Texas, 4 minutes, 16 seconds. Kerrville, Texas, 4 minutes, 23 seconds. That's a long time for an eclipse. Austin, Texas, looking at 1 minute, 53 seconds. And the list goes on. Mount Vernon, Illinois, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Terre Haute, Indiana, 2 minutes and 57 seconds. Here's list number 2. All of these cities are in the path of 100% totality, and you may see your city on this list. Indianapolis, Indiana, 3 minutes, 46 seconds. I'm just picking out a few, not all of them. If you want to see if your city's on this list, simply pause the video. Toledo, Ohio, 1 minute, 54 seconds. Cleveland, Ohio, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Grand Falls, New Brunswick, up in eastern Canada, 1 minute, 10 seconds. Erie, Pennsylvania, 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Syracuse, New York, 1 minute, 26 seconds. And Burlington, Vermont, 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Hamilton, Ontario, 1 minute, 45 seconds. And the lists go on and on. And once again, you can pause the video here if you want to see if your community is in the path of 100% totality. Back to the rockets being launched during the eclipse. I mean, when you first hear this, it sounds kind of ominous. And believe it or not, this has happened before. It's happening during this eclipse on April 8th of 2024. Article over here at Forbes that was sent to me by my friend Randy Richards. Why NASA will fire 3 rockets at the solar eclipse. Supposedly, what they're doing is they're trying to collect data during the total eclipse. And something else that's interesting about the project, it's named after an ancient Egyptian serpent deity. And a quick backstory on the project's name. You guys have all heard of Apophis, the large asteroid that's headed towards the Earth. Well, the name of this project is called APEP, also known as Apophis in Greek, was the Egyptian god of chaos. APEP was the polar opposite of the godly personification of order, Maat, and the chief enemy of King of the gods, the sun god Ra. He took the form of a great snake. The Egyptians believed that the sun was Ra, traveling along a boat in the heavens. And that's the backstory on the name of this upcoming project. And apparently they're going up to collect some sort of data, supposedly in the ionosphere. And they're doing it during this eclipse, and they've done it in the past during the last eclipse in October of 2023. But here's the thing, they're not in the path of 100% totality, and you would think the best place to retrieve any type of information would be right here in the central path of totality, where it's going to be the darkest. But they're going to launch from over here in Virginia, which isn't necessarily in the path of 100% totality. I think it's around 80 to 81% in Virginia, but right there, that dark shadow you see right there, that is the path of 100% totality, going through Mexico, Texas, Arkansas, Indiana, Ohio, and then up into northeastern Canada. So very interesting. Rockets being launched up into the shadow of the eclipse. And once again, we're going to be doing a live stream somewhere here in the path of totality. I'll let you guys know where here in the coming days. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.